Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're catching this. It's Andrea. I know it's been a while since I've hopped on live, and today I'm doing Spur of the Moment live because I woke up this morning feeling tired, and a grumpiness comes with it, have to be honest. And I was going to do some tapping, and I was going to do some of my own work, and I thought, why not share it with the world? So that's my mission at the moment, is just to share my vibe, share my learnings over the last 20 years in terms of what I've learned for my well-being and for my family's well-being, with as many people as possible, for self-empowerment, for well-being, just knowing that there are ways that you can help yourself to feel better. And much as I love my one-to-one work, for me, it's really kind of, I'm feeling that I want to kind of share whatever I've learned with the world. So if it helps you, then makes me really, really happy. So, tiredness. I watched Lee Harris at the beginning of this month, and he talked about exhaustion kind of being an energy theme on the planet, and it's showing up in various ways for very many people. A lot of people that I see are just feeling exhausted and tired. And I know I've spoken about this a few times before, but no wonder, right? We've all been through a lot over the last 2 years in our own way. And I think my cat might just be coming to visit too. So we have a lovely visitor. But yeah, it's, we've gone through a lot. There's a lot going on in our external world, and just sending blessings and love to everybody who needs that love and who needs that support. So hi to everybody who's joined live. Do say hi in the chat if you want to say hi. It's just a blessing to be here. And yeah, so a lot of the time we're just taught to just power through, have that coffee, take the pill. And for me, it's always about acknowledging how I'm feeling, acknowledging what's going on for me, and moving through that energy. And so I'm going to share a little bit of tapping today to help move through exhaustion. Really interestingly, I remember doing a workshop at my old workplace, and a lot of people felt tired after tapping. And for me, that was because a lot of the time we're living in adrenaline and cortisol, right, to get things done, because that's what we feel that is needed. But if we're living in that too much, we're not giving our body that chance to repair itself, right, to go into parasympathetic. And so the cool thing about tapping for me is that it's a win-win. I was trying to think of a phrase, that an apple a day keeps a doctor away. I was thinking 5 minutes of tapping a day keeps the cortisol at bay, because there's actually been a study done by amazing Dawson Church, who found that, I think it was an hours of tapping lowers cortisol by up to 40%. He proper studied it. So there is the science behind it, 40%. So even if you could reduce your cortisol levels by 1%, 5 minutes tapping, it's win-win work, right? So I thought I'd share a bit of this tapping vibe. So if you're if you're new to this, hey Gemma, yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you. It's actually making me quite tearful. Thank you for bringing tapping into your life. You're grateful. Thank you. That is actually making me quite tearful. I'm so grateful for tapping coming into my life. So let's just start by taking a deep breath, because I feel that when we're tired, I read something that really resonated with me the other day. When we're feeling tired, our soul needs some nourishment, because for me, I do believe in a soul. And if we are this massive, expansive being, this massive, expansive soul, tethered to this tiny little body, it's a lot to deal with. And so just for me, when I don't get a good night's sleep, I do feel that my soul needs some nourishment. And so even if we just take a couple of minutes just to be conscious of our breathing, mindfully sipping a cup of tea, doing some heart breathing as I'm doing without even thinking about it. Literally just imagine breathing through your heart. I literally feel that I'm nourishing my soul. And so whether you're just feeling a little bit tired this morning because you haven't had your morning coffee yet, or you're feeling tired because you haven't had a good night's sleep, or you're just feeling exhausted because there's a lot going on for you right now. A lot of us haven't had a holiday in a long time. So just acknowledging that, and just honouring that, and honouring our body for showing us that it needs to rest, because a lot of the time we ignore those signs and our body is constantly trying to communicate with us. So if you don't know the tapping points, you can go to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be uploading this to my YouTube channel because I know how now. I have an introduction to the tapping points, but just follow me. It's very forgiving. There is no right or wrong. And if you miss a point, it's not a big deal. Taking responsibility for your own well-being at all times, of course. So just following my lead or using your own words, you will always get the benefit, even just while you're tapping without even saying anything. Even though, I'm feeling tired. For me, it's because I had a broken night's sleep, I would describe it. I'm choosing to love, honour and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm feeling tired, and I'd really rather not be feeling tired. That's okay. And then as you tap, you might actually tune into your body and feel where the tiredness is and what's just shown up for me. So equally, I've done a lot of tapping. So if it doesn't show up right away, just please, self-compassion always. So even though I'm feeling this tiredness in my shoulders and my neck, just in your entire body, that's okay. This tiredness in my shoulders and my neck, or wherever it is, exhaustion, whatever it is, I'm thanking and honouring my body for showing me. And what is it showing? For me, it's maybe having a slower day than the one that I had planned. This exhaustion, this tiredness in my body, I'm honouring my body and I'm honouring how I feel. Instead of feeling that I have to power through. I'm honouring my body. This tiredness in my body, it's all you need to say. I'm allowing myself to feel this tiredness instead of feeling that I need to power through. This tiredness in my body. This tiredness in my shoulders and my neck. And you may feel that it's easing, or you may feel that it's the energy is rising. And both is perfectly right for you. Whatever is showing up is right for you. It is just our body is literally bringing itself into alignment, bringing itself into balance by acknowledging how we're feeling instead of pushing it down. This tiredness in my body. And just for time purposes, I'm going to do one more round in a different way, but if you needed to pause this video and just go through and just tap through the tiredness again, being aware that energy moves, particularly when we start to do some kind of energy practices, it moves, and that's a good thing because it means that the energy is shifting, right? So just tuning in and feeling how you're feeling. And then I'm just going to throw in, just to help you, to help to support you in moving forward, I wonder how I can support my body today through this tiredness instead of battling through and putting even more pressure on my body. I wonder if I could just take 5 minutes. I wonder what I could do for 5 minutes to nourish my soul. It's a beautiful day here in Chester, so definitely going to be taking time out for a walk, just being in nature. Even just taking your shoes off and grounding your bare feet on the soil. Listening to a song that lights you up. Perhaps using an essential oil on your pulse points. I'm open to ideas and suggestions coming my way to help me to support my body through this tiredness. And just be open to suggestions coming in whatever way to you. So just let's finish with sending love and thanks to my body for showing me the signs, honoring my body, honoring my soul. Just putting your hand on your heart and just breathing that in. And just noticing what's feeling. My shoulders and my neck are feeling a little bit less tense. So just check in with how you're feeling. So that was just a little live to help to support you through the day. Please do share this on with anybody who you think might benefit. Like I say, I'm really just sharing my vibe, sharing my learnings to help support people on their journey. I know everybody's going through really tough times, and I'm really feeling a call to move on out there, and this was originally very much out of my comfort zone, but I'm just feeling cool and just feeling really inspired to share. And if you want to check out my offerings, I have a YouTube channel too, like I say, which I'm going to be uploading this to. I share lots of free content, and I also have some wonderful classes going on in at the lovely Susie K's in Chester, called Raise Your Vibe, and if you wanted to pop along just to kind of see what's going on and sort of delve into this in a bit more detail, then do come along. And I'm also doing a Raise Your Vibe online on a Monday evening as well, so do check out. I have actually just been away for a couple of days, so I've had lots of inspiration, so it's just a case of putting the ideas into action. And that's something else that I just wanted to mention, is a lot of the time we just power through and we don't stop. And for me, that's when I start to feel the push energy rather than the inspired energy, because the inspiration comes when we stop, right? When we take those moments. So if there is a new project, or if you are looking at starting something new, April apparently is the month according to Pam Gregory's new moon forecast. So if there is a project that you want to bring into life, then I invite you to take that time out in whatever way lights you up, to support your body, to nourish your soul, and for that creativity to blossom and to come through. So I'm sending so much love to you, whatever time you're watching this. Sending so much love. Namaste. And it's been a while since I've ended a video, so I can't remember how to end it. Huh? Okay, I'll figure it out. Lots of love. Bye.